Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face while you're sleeping. Around the world, there are many beautiful houses that are the envy of many. Some homes are more special than others, and use the landscape around them as part of their design. Keep watching to see our countdown of the 10 most amazing underground houses from around the globe. Number 10. Hobbit House. Starting us off at number 10 is this amazing Lord of the Rings inspired house, built by 32-year-old film enthusiast Simon Dale. Dale had no previous experience in building or architecture, and only a small budget of £3,000, that's around $4,000 USD. He came up with the design based on his favorite film franchise, and enlisted the help of his friends and father-in-law to help make his vision into a reality. Dug into the side of the Welsh Hills, this home is super eco-friendly, with solar panels creating all the electricity the home needs, and the water being sourced from a local stream. Even electrical appliances aren't needed, with the food being kept cold by the cool underground air. After 10 years living at the property, Simon Dale decided to sell the house and move on, making a pretty penny in the process. Number 9. Casa do Penedo, Portugal. Commonly known as the Flintstone House due to its curved-shaped rocks, this home is built on Faith Mountain in Portugal. What is particularly special about this house is that it's made entirely from rock rather than a combination of materials. The only exceptions are the doors, windows, and roof. Inside, the furniture and handrails continue the natural theme and are made from wooden logs, while no electricity is used. Built by Victor Rodriguez in 1974, its purpose was as a haven for him to escape in order to spend quality time with his family. The unusual design backfired, however, as the house was so popular with curious tourists that he never got any peace and quiet. Maybe he relocated to the town of Bedrock when he moved. Number 8. Edgeland House, Austin, Texas. Coming in at number 8 is the modern interpretation of a traditional Native American pit home. Taking inspiration from Native Americans, the designers of this home used as many natural materials as possible, including creating an organic roof covered in native grasses and wildflowers. The rest of the home is a sharp contrast to this and looks ultra-modern, with lots of sharp angles and glass. This house is truly like Marmite. You either love it or you hate it. What do you think? Let us know your thoughts below. Number 7. Pachacamac House, Lima, Peru. The property at number 7 is not only an underground house, but is part of an ancient city, which was once an isolated citadel. Located near the river Lurin in Peru, this house sits in an area of 480 square feet, with a 3,800 square meter ancient town. Part of this house is buried underground, and like many others in this countdown, it is encapsulated by the surrounding hillside. Its non-symmetrical design is quite unique, and it's clear that the house has been vastly modified. Nowadays, visitors to the house can identify it from the glass tower that stands above ground, marking its location. You'd have to travel a long way to reach this one. Number 6. Caves in ancient Iran. Number 6 gives us the most ancient underground homes that we have on our list. Originally carved out of the volcanic rock of Mount Sahand in ancient Iran, most of the materials needed to build them were found in the local area. However, these caves have been updated and modernized as people still live in them today. Modern doors and windows have been installed to make people feel safer, and modern amenities like Wi-Fi are now more common. The caves, however, do not have any air conditioning or heating system, as the rocks allow for temperature regulation. Some Iranian caves have even been converted to posh hotel resorts, where tourists can come to enjoy some relaxation while sampling the delights of the medicinal mineral water. Number 5. Clifftop House, Malator, Wales. This futuristic house is built into the hills on the Pembrokeshire coast. Initially, the plan was for it to be a normal house built on top of the land, but these plans were rejected, so it moved underground. Near the town of Druidstein, this fancy property was built for former UK politician Bob Marshall Andrews. Built in 1998, The house was designed by Amanda Levitt Architects and included a fully turfed roof and peephole doorway, leading to its nickname, the Teletubby House, after the famous British kids TV show. The interior is all one room, but it's sectioned off into different kinds of pods, which separate the room. The best thing about this house, however, has to be the curved glass front, looking out onto the St. Bride's Bay. Number 4. Villa Valls, Switzerland. Coming in at number 4 is probably one of the most luxurious underground homes on our list. Set into the side of a mountain, Villa Valls in Switzerland was designed by architects Siarch and Christian Muller. You can see that one side of this beautiful home is exposed, with great outside views over the mountains, while the other side is hidden underground and can only be accessed through an underground tunnel. This means that the property is easily kept cool in the summer and retains heat well in the winter. The 225 square foot property was furnished by interior designers at Studio Job Interior Design and features spacious raised bathrooms, double beds on podiums, and even bunk beds for the kids. The first floor of the property is the main living quarters, housing 4 bedrooms, a living room, kitchen, and library. The stone on the outside is made from local quartz, which is mined nearby, and visitors can also visit the famous thermal bath town of Valls, which is within walking distance from the property. This villa is now rented out on a permanent basis to tourists, but if you are interested, you better be prepared to spend some cash, with this being rented for €950 in low seasons and up to €3,850 in high seasons. The views might just be worth it. Number 3. Cave House, Festus, Missouri. This might be the house on our list that's the most fun. The 17,000 square foot structure was originally built as a mine, but after it fell into disrepair, it was converted into a roller rink and concert venue. As you can imagine, this wasn't particularly successful due to its unusual acoustics. It was then sold via an eBay auction in 2016 for $349,900. Not a bad price considering you get a massive converted cave. The new owners turned it into a truly luxurious home. The home is currently in 2.8 acres of woodland in Missouri, but it's close enough to a nearby town for everything you would need. The inside consists of 3 chambers, with the front chamber housing 3 bedrooms and a large kitchen, the middle one for bathrooms and laundry rooms, and the third one for a fully functioning stage. This stage has seen the likes of Bob Seger and Tina Turner perform. How cool is that? The property is also surrounded by 3 groundwater springs that help feed an indoor pond and provide a great water source. But when is this property truly magical? In the rain, which makes over 14 stunning waterfalls appear from the cliffs near it. This really does sound like paradise. And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. This image was sent to us by one of our subscribers. Similarly, if you ever wish to know more about an image you come across, just send it on over to us. Who knows? We might even feature it in one of our videos. Number 2. Self-made underground house. Our subscriber pick for this video is this impressive self-made underground house. This wasn't designed by an architect or built by a construction company. Instead, it was built by a person with no experience and simply a dream. There was no technology or machines used to help build this house, and instead, only human skills were relied on. The house is at one with nature and uses many natural resources. The window frames, door frame, and pool base are all made from clay to strengthen them, while the swimming pool is kept topped up with fresh river water, delivered using handmade, natural bamboo piping. We wish our efforts to build a house turned out like this. Number 1. Subterra Castle. Topping out our list is the unbelievable and surreal property of Subterra Castle. The only property on our list that is entirely submerged underground. This home was once an Atlas missile base, which housed a massive intercontinental ballistic missile. What a talking point to have when guests come over. Renovators Edward and Diana Peden have spent over 21 years of their life renovating properties like this that used to hold missiles. In total, They own over 57 properties. The castle did take a lot of renovation due to the fact it had previously been flooded with over 1 million gallons of water. This amazing property now includes everything you could possibly need for underground living, as well as the obvious living quarters. It also includes a stage for performances, spa with hot tub and sauna, and a ceremonial stone circle for any occasion that you might need it for. The former missile control center is now the center of the home, after being renovated into a living room. How cool! Well, that concludes our list of the 10 most amazing underground houses that you need to see. Let us know in the comment section below which one of these you would most like to live in and why. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that bell icon.